2019 will be another amazing year for NBA basketball, with plenty of non-stop drama, headlines, and surprises. There will also be a bunch of former great NBA players who will retire in 2019. With a little more than halfway left in the regular season, it is important to cherish the final moments for certain old players before they walk away from the game for good. How's it going, guys? My name's Wilson. Manu Ginobili was the most known player who retired in 2018 after an incredible, amazing 16-year NBA career. After the 2018-19 season, a couple future Hall of Famers will likely hang it up. Some players have already announced their retirement after this season. Here are 10 NBA players who will retire this year. Jason Terry, who last played with the Milwaukee Bucks in the 2017-18 season, coming off the bench, scoring a career-low 3.3 points. It's very unlikely Terry will get picked up by anyone. Now at 41 years old, the former Arizona Wildcat guard will join the Pac-12 network as an analyst. Terry recently said that he planned to retire from the NBA unless the Lakers, Mavs, or Warriors offered him a contract. Best known for his days with the Mavs as an excellent sixth man, was the second best player on the 2011 Dallas team that won the title. The Jet will always be remembered for hitting timely shots, confidently got a tattoo of the NBA Finals trophy prior to the start of the 2010-11 season, knowing it was destined for his team to win the championship. The 2009 Sixth Man of the Year winner was best known for his clutch shot making, delivered when his team needed him most, had 11 seasons where he averaged 15 points or more, played 19 seasons in the NBA. Tony Allen, the 36-year-old two-guard, last played for the New Orleans Pelicans in the 2017-18 season before being traded to the Bulls in February of 2018, getting waived right after. Allen spent his first 6 seasons with Boston. Known for his tenacious defense, energy, and hustle, the 6'4" shooting guard appeared on 6 All-NBA defensive teams, was the heart and soul of the grit and grind Grizzlies, where the franchise promised to one day have Allen's jersey number 9 retired. Never known for his scoring, Allen was one of the best lockdown defenders of his era. Kobe Bryant even said Tony was the best defender he ever faced, where the two met in the 2008 and 2010 finals. Allen never shied away from his responsibilities from guarding the other team's best perimeter player. Zach Randolph, Allen's grit and grind teammate. Z-Bo's one of the most underrated big men during his prime years, played 18 seasons in the NBA. For Memphis, Portland, the Knicks, Clippers, and Kings, the 36-year-old power forward had his most memorable moments from 2009 to 2017 with Memphis, was extremely physical down low, had excellent post moves, and an exceptional rebounder at 6'9". Z-Bo's number 50 will never be worn again by another Memphis Grizzlies player. Currently the highest paid player for Sacramento, Randolph hasn't played a game all season, serves more of a mentorship role for guys like Harry Giles and Marvin Bagley. The Kings front office made it clear they were going with their young lineup. Don't be surprised to see Randolph get traded and likely retire at the end of this season. Udonis Haslem, who's in his 16th season, all with the Heat, the Miami native was fortunate to live his hoops dream playing in his hometown for all his basketball career, played at the University of Florida. The 38-year-old hometown legend won 3 championships with the Heat, most known for his professionalism, leadership, and positive attitude with the franchise. Haslem was an unrestricted free agent to start off his career, became the Heat's all-time leading rebounder. As one of the team captains, Haslem has nothing left to prove as a player, hasn't averaged more than 2 points a game since the 2014-15 season. Jose Calderon, who probably should have retired a while ago, the 37-year-old point guard comes off the bench for the Pistons, averaging less than 2.5 points in 14 minutes of action. Calderon hasn't averaged more than 8 points a game in the last 5 seasons. Best known for his time with the Raptors from 2005 to 2013, he averaged nearly 13 points, 9 assists, shooting 98.1% from the line in 08-09, a single season record. Calderon's also known for his time playing on the Spain's national team, one of the best ball players to ever come out of Spain. Luol Deng. Most people have no idea Deng's still in the NBA. Reunited with Coach Tibbs with the Timberwolves, the 33-year-old small forward only played 4 games this season, is no longer an effective player. After dealing with multiple injuries, the Lakers gave him one of the most insane contracts in the summer of 2016. Most notable with his time with the Bulls, as one of the hardest workers in the NBA, he was a great second and third scoring option and was the team's most reliable defender, became a 2-time All-Star, led the league in minutes played in 2012 and 2013, absolutely grueling as a two-way player. His heavy workload would eventually catch up to him, as his career was never the same after signing with the Lakers. No longer being able to perform at a consistent level, I expect him to retire after this season. Chris Bosh, who hasn't played the game since the 2015-16 season. His last game was on February 9, 2016 against the Spurs due to unfortunate complication issues with blood clots, which cut his career short. His illness is to be career-ending, even though Bosh hasn't made a decision and doing everything he can to be optimistic in a slight chance for a possible NBA return. The soon-to-be 35-year-old power forward will be a future Hall of Famer with career averages of 19.2 points, 8.5 rebounds. Bosh will one day have his #1 jersey number retired by the Miami Heat. It's been way too long since Bosh last played, as he will keep his options open. I expect the 11-time All-Star to make an announcement later in 2019 to officially retire playing in the NBA. Vince Carter, who said before this season there's a 90-something% chance he'll retire after this season. The 41-year-old shooting guard was one of the most electrifying players to watch during his days in Toronto and New Jersey. Arguably the best in-game dunker in NBA history, Carter's insane athleticism and jamming over bigger guys is what he will be most remembered for. His first 6+ seasons with Toronto was epic to watch. Played 4.5 seasons with the Nets before spending time with the Magic, Suns, Mavs, Grizzlies, Kings, and now the Hawks as a journeyman for the latter part of his career. Carter had 6 seasons averaging over 24 points a game, will be a future Hall of Famer, appeared on 2 All-NBA teams. As a bench player for the last 7 seasons, his passion and love for the game is a strong presence for the younger guys, especially being surrounded by teammates half his age. Dirk Nowitzki, alongside Carter, also in his 21st season, all with the Mavs, one of the best power forwards the game has ever seen. The 7-footers coming off the bench, averaging 9 minutes this season, is one of the most beloved sports icon in the city of Dallas. Dirk's fadeaway and beautiful stroke is what we will all remember most about his game. He's pretty much accomplished everything in the NBA, from being a 13-time All-Star to making 4 All-NBA first teams to winning MVP in 2007 and Finals MVP in 2011, has pretty much been the best player on his team from 1999 to 2016. Although it's not definite Nowitzki will hang it up after this season, something we'll be discussing as the season progresses, and being bothered by injuries, missing the first 2 months of this season, the 40-year-old has nothing left to prove. Is an amazing mentor to rookie sensation Luka Doncic. Dwayne Wade, one of the best players in NBA history, we're certainly enjoying one last ride from the Heat legend, who still will put up a monster performance here and there. The soon-to-be 37-year-old is one of the best competitors the game has ever seen, best known for his incredible 2006 NBA Finals performance. The 12-time All-Star is one of the most unselfish players in NBA history, made huge sacrifices which led his team to succeed during the early part of the decade. The Heat legend deserves to have his own statue outside of American Airlines Arena one day. Other notable players include Marcin Gortat, Channing Frye, Raymond Felton, Jameer Nelson, Tyson Chandler, Jamal Crawford, Joakim Noah, Jarrett Jack, Zaza Pachulia, Pau Gasol, Joe Johnson, and Devin Harris, where I believe Pau will stay another year until his contract's up, and 38-year-old Jamal Crawford will continue to play as long as he can, while 37-year-old Joe Johnson's currently not signed by any team, will look to give it another chance after this season to stick around before making his announcement. Thank you so much for watching this video. I talk NBA comparisons, amazing storylines, NBA history, and anything basketball that will interest you. If you love the NBA, subscribe for more content, more great stuff coming soon. See you next time.